Yo, what is going on, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how to find all the rubber duckies within Fortnite Season 4 Week 3's challenge. Search and find rubber duckies. So if you could drop a like on today's video for this exact tutorial of everywhere that you can see me going to that I show on the map and also land directly at and pick up the rubber duckies within this video. So without any further ado, this is the first location at Fatal Fields. It's in a pond where a tree is. It's pretty hard to miss, in all honesty, the only pond near Fatal Fields, and as you can see I've nearly pinpointed to the exact centimetre of where the rubber ducky is going to be. So a few tips before we actually find the rubber ducky or have landed near it is you need to die once you've picked up the rubber ducky in order for this to count towards the progression of finding all 10 in total rubber duckies, so you can actually complete the challenge overall. So basically, simplifying that would be, once you've actually found a rubber ducky, find a way to die, because if you just leave the game once you've actually found and held square X or whatever it is to actually search the rubber ducky to see the animation of it disappearing, it will not count towards the overall progression of finding 10 overall rubber duckies that are in this week's challenge set and obviously spawned in these locations that I'm going to be showing you guys that aren't random on the map. So as you can see, we're going to be landing right now, so you guys can actually see what the rubber duckies look like. They do make a quacking sound when you're nearby them, so make sure you actually listen out for that. Obviously that indicates you're in the right location if you can't directly see it, and poof, that is the first rubber ducky. The next two are at Lucky Landing, and note that I said there the next two. So this first one is actually underneath this reddish bridge, or Chinese themed bridge, or Chinese New Year themed, or whatever you want to call it, Chinatown themed bridge, and it's just underneath it near this ice cream truck that is embodied and basically crashed into the water with a chest on top that I actually go near. And you need to make sure, if you're here with no one else, that you actually pick up both rubber duckies that I'm about to show you, the first of which being this one underneath the bridge that I just picked up, and the second one being literally towards the edge of the river or the edge of the map, or basically where the waterfall crashes down at the edge of Lucky Landing, just to the side of it, just past where we literally picked up our first rubber ducky near Lucky Landing. As you can see, it's a very kind of convenient spot to have two rubber duckies, because there's the edge of the map that you can jump off, and like I said before, you need to die in order for these to actually count rubber ducky wise towards the overall progression of finding 10, and as you can see, it's there on the mud at the side of the waterfall stream. So that's the third one, and moving on to the fourth one, we have one near Moisty mire. Now this one is also in a pond like what the one at Fatal Fields was, so it's going to be kind of easy to spot. However, it's a very dark and dull place to pinpoint on the map, so if you guys caught a glimpse of it right there, you'll know where I'm on about. However, if you didn't, it's right here, right near another tree in a pond, and to be honest, a lot of these rubber duckies are in spots where you would expect to find a duck, like a real living duck, or an actual rubber ducky, where they're either spawning in a pond like place where there is actual water, as you'll see of most of the locations that's the case, or in a place that's like a shower or bath appealing to the actual side of it being not a living breathing duck and a rubber duck at the same time. So they're in places where you would expect to find an actual rubber duck floating, whether someone's actually taking it out to play in the pond or playing it with it in the shower, I don't really know. But anyways, that was the fourth one. Moving on to the fifth location right now, we have one right at the edge of Anarchy Acres, kind of the opposite end of the map to where the one was for the waterfall at Lucky Landing. However, it's at Anarchy Acres this time, the same case, the same scenario, however a different place, just Anarchy Acres. So as you'll be able to see me land at the bottom of the waterfall, or kind of the second level down, because if you landed at the bottom of the waterfall, you'd be off the map and your character would just be dead and you will be out of the game, not able to pick up this rubber duck. But you'll just see me land right there. Another really convenient spot to actually have a rubber duck, because like I mentioned, and I can't stress this enough, that I'm going to keep stressing throughout this video, you need to die when you have picked up these rubber ducks. So say if you're skipping through the video and you're actually not dying, then I hope you pick up on one of the times where I actually say you need to die, because you do overall to count towards the progress of you picking up these rubber ducks, overall completing the challenge and getting the 500 XP. So the next one the 6th location, or the 6th one I'm going to be showing you guys. You don't have to go in this order, however I recommend doing so if you're watching the video and following it along, as well as playing Fortnite at the same time, is at Loot Lake, and it's literally just at the edge of this dock where a vending machine usually spawns, and for my case in this particular game, a gold legendary vending machine spawned, which was kind of sad in a sense because I just wanted to do all these in a block bulk and get them all out of the way for you guys, so I had them fresh in my head of where they were so I could describe in the best possible scenario or way of where you guys can actually find these. This one is next to a canoe or a kayak or whatever you want to call it, and as you can see on the end of the dock right there. So this 7th one right now is going to be at the football stadium. This is going to be in a shower at the bottom left if you're actually looking towards where the name is displayed of name locations. I don't think that made a lot of sense to you guys, so basically just follow where I go and you guys will find a rubber duck located in a shower room. It's not a very popular spot that a lot of people seem to be going, however there is 2 near this location, so you can actually class this one landing to pick up 2 rubber duckies. There is one right here in the shower and also one right in a swimming pool near Snobby Shores. However, if the storm isn't on your side, it doesn't matter because you can just run over there and then either get killed by the storm, or you can actually jump off the edge of the map because Snobby Shores is at the very edge of the map. As you can see, I messed up right there and went the wrong way. However, now I'm in the showers and I found my 7th or 8th rubber duck. So the next one is at Snobby Shores like I mentioned. So when I've landed, I've just basically gone to the backyard of one of the houses, and it's in the one with the swimming pool that's empty, where you usually find like a shotgun or AR. Nothing too special there, and there's sometimes a chest at the bottom left bar behind the counter of it. That is where this duck is located, which is honestly a really convenient place in itself again, because you need to die, like I keep mentioning in this video, just in case you guys are skipping through and not hearing me say that and not actually paying attention to that factor in playing, of you guys obviously completing the challenge, find all 10 rubber duckies for 500 XP. This is convenient because you can literally just destroy the brick wall, obviously making the backyard a private place to actually get to the pool in the first place. And as you can see, we're at the edge of the map, so just jump off there. If not, I mean, a lot of people land at Snobby anyway from my experience of landing here, so make sure someone just kills you, or if you see someone looking at you, pointing down the barrel, or looking down the barrel of their gun, should I say, then just stand there, do the orange justice, just letting them know you don't care, just die anyways. But anyways, the last 2 are located in Retail Row, both of them are. However, I show 2 clips here of me landing 2 separate times because Retail Row, like Snobby Shores, well more so than Snobby Shores, is a very populated area for people to land, and now that there's 2 rubber duckies there, people are struggling in a sense to actually get both of these at the same time, because by the time they've actually run from one end of Retail Row to the other, they will have died because they're only focusing on getting the rubber ducks. So if you want to do this in one landing and save you guys some time, then make sure you actually go into the houses where I'm going right now, search the houses of where this first rubber ducky is, and actually pick up some loot in order to actually fight your way through to the other end of Retail Row and then pick up your final 10th rubber ducky. So this one is in a bathtub. It's just in this broken ass house right here where there's a lot of wood that kind of resembles the house being barricaded up, that's very easy to destroy, so make sure you're actually destroying that because it only takes like 1 hit if you can't find your way towards this rubber duck that's located in the plug end of the bathtub. The last one is near the water cooling tower of Retail Row, and this is honestly quite weird to find. As you can see, when I land and it says hold square to search, because I'm on PS4, I can't even see it. So what I recommend is destroying this metal pipework in order to actually see this, so you guys can actually confirm that you've picked it up and see it disappear. Obviously, if you search it before you can see it, you don't know exactly if you've picked it up, and if it's not your last one, then that can be a real pain in the ass if you're not keeping count of actually getting these rubber duckies and which ones you need to get or which ones you have yet to get or haven't got. So that's basically all I wanted to show you guys in this video, a very thorough guide of how you can get easily 10 rubber duckies in around 20 minutes. It honestly really doesn't take too long, and it's 500 extra XP and that progression towards getting the second secret battle star, as you need to complete all the week 3 challenges in Fortnite Season 4 in order to unlock the loading screen, which gives hints, clues, and kind of tells you where this battle star is going to be located on the map, which gives you 10 free battle stars or a free tier, which is really good because you guys might be one tier off getting that really cool skin that you always want out of the battle pass, because I know sometimes it's really tedious doing things to actually get up tiers, and it's a very easy way of obtaining just a whole tier straight away or 10 battle stars. So thank you all for watching this thorough guide, like I said before, on the rubber duckies and where they're located and where you need to search them. I'm out. Thank you all for watching again. Peace.